the people who were part of the anti-Gachagua team demanded he must do it before the trip. It was one of the conditions. Okay. That, I mean, you know, this is person who has been acting ABCD. Of course, the president is a politician. He knows the risk of sacking Justin Muturi. Even today, he holds, of course, a bigger sway. He had, for those 3 months since January, Muturi has managed to hold Kenyans' imagination about the ills in government, abductions, all that, and he has come out a hero. Whichever way you want to look at it, he has come out a hero. I mean, you cannot compare the political weight of the Honorable Ruku, you know, who is a first-time MP, and Justin Muturi, who has had networks in this country for the last 30 years. You cannot compare the two. So he knows, the president knows, he had to make a choice. But I can tell you today, the people who are leading him, the team, this small team of MPs from Mount Kenya, they demanded that, no, we can't go with you with this man here. That was a demand that was put on the table, that one I can tell you. And of course, because he wants to please Mount Kenya East, you know, so much as against, you know, the whole idea of divide, you know. So he had to do that. He had no option. So that's the whole issue here. But allow me to say this. Fred with a very heavy heart, what the president is doing is that he wants to test waters in Mount Kenya, right? He is not very sure. So he believes, one of the assumptions he makes, which is a wrong assumption, is that I had a personal problem with the Honorable Rigathi Gachagua, not the mountain. That's the first thing he's saying. And so he's saying, despite all what is happening, I want to go there. Remember, the MPs had warned him, let us postpone the visit, right? He said, no, I must go. I'm the president of Kenya. Then he was told, why don't we then meet at Sagana? Then we have delegations. He said, no, I have to move around. The way I've been moving elsewhere. Mm-hmm. So, and you see, it's quite forceful, you know. He said, I must go. Now, this is what is going to happen. Unfortunately, when the environment finds a toxic political environment, it suffers immensely. Now, Mount Kenya people are saying, first of all, can you finish the projects started by the former president, right? Number one. Mm-hmm. Number two, don't tell us anything new. Don't promise. We have the economic charters that were signed by every county, that were put in the manifesto, Kenya Kwanza, then that were removed and put in the line ministries for implementation, right? So we are saying, don't promise us anything new. Just come. Actually, the word area was, finish first of all, what was in the pipeline, you come and launch, okay? But of course, the president being a person who likes going, you know, doing politics and all that, he has decided to go. Now, the only issue here I see is that, and we want to plead, the fact that he had decided to go, we are saying, Mount Kenya people pay taxes. Come and do your duty. But we are done. Politically, we are done. We can't refuse you to come. Come and do your duty if you want to do, because we expect the roads and all that. But politically, the nexus between the current administration and Mount Kenya people hate something called political blackmail, conmanship and deceit. What the president said, you remember, he doesn't know, he talked about that a lot during the last term. So that is what they hate. And Mount Kenya people, Fred, will not go to maandamano. If they are upset with you, they'll keep quiet. You see them standing, but they have made a decision. They have made a decision. At least they know who not to vote for in 2027. They may not have agreed on who to vote for, but they know one person who they are not going to vote for. It is that serious. And remember, Fred, it is very simple. Mount Kenya said, this man president has helped our son, 2013, 2017, right? So please, let us be understood, tafadhali. He helped our son. So the Mount Kenya people went against their own son, Uhuru Kenyatta, and voted William Ruto to a man. So after the betrayal, it is hurting. And they said, fine, you have done this, so let us remain, let's see what will happen. So that's what the Mount Kenya people
Prof, do you think we're making much ado about nothing? Why are we so focused on what will happen?